there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Wolters World, and today we're here in Wales. And no, I'm not outside enjoying the rain in Wales while we're filming this video. I'm actually inside of our cottage we're staying at, and we're getting ready for breakfast. And it got me thinking, what are the things you should eat when you do come here to Wales? Because there are some things you should really try when you are here. And I know a lot of people say, well, the food's very similar to England. Yes, it is similar. But what I'm going to focus on are some of the things that are different that you should really try, that are kind of specialties to Wales when you do come here. And probably the one you want to try first, and it's the most popular one, are Welsh Cakes. Okay, Welsh Cakes, if you're not sure what they are, when you look and you see them, they look like little tiny pancakes. Don't think of them as little tiny pancakes. Think of them as very, like someone took a scone and smushed it together into a pancake form. That's more what it tastes like. It's very dense, okay, with like raisins inside or stuff like that. I mean, they're actually pretty good. You get them in a little packet. Good for when you're driving around to pop some in your mouth, have that, or have it with tea with other toppings on it if you'd like to do that. But just the actual Welsh Cakes are actually pretty good. Another thing I want to put in with the Welsh Cakes is called Bara Brith or Bara Brith. I'm going to guess it's Bara Brith. I mean, the Welsh is such a hard language. But what it is, you'll see it, and it looks like fruitcake like you have at Christmas time in the U.S. But the thing is, it's not as like dense as the fruitcake in the U.S., but it's kind of a fruitcake thing. You'll see it maybe getting little pieces and stuff like that to have with your tea and things like that. Also, while we're trying, and both of these things, you can go through the grocery store and grab a little one to throw in the car when you're driving around for like little snacks while you go. Now, if you're going to be driving around and you're looking for like a quick snack at a pub or something like that, or something quick to make on your own or whatever, you have what's called a Welsh Rarebit or Welsh Rabbit, it used to be called, but Welsh Rarebit. And basically what it is, it's just a cheese toastie. Think of it this way. It's a toasted cheese sandwich. It's an open-faced toasted cheese sandwich, but they put a little sauce underneath the cheese, okay? And the thing is, if you go to a restaurant or if they have it there, they might put other stuff on top of it, but it's just a nice little easy thing to have when you are here. I know it's kind of like our go-to thing with the kids when we're going around, so there's a nice little thing there. But there is no rabbit in it, okay, though it sounds like that. And you notice there's a lot of misnomers here, like Welsh Cakes, not really a cake, more of a, well, I guess pancake. I guess you'd have it that way, but there are those things. Now, the next thing you need to have when you are here, and we're going to keep on with that misnaming kind of thing of the food here in Wales, it's called Laverbread. Okay, now, Laverbread, when you think of it, Laverbread? Lava bread? No, Laverbread. Because you think, oh, lava and bread together? That sounds great. No, there's no lava, and there's no bread in this. Lava is actually seaweed, okay? It's a kind of seaweed they'll make, and sometimes you'll have it on the side of like your breakfast, or it'll be like a side dish or something like that. And when you look it up and you're looking for it, it'll usually come with like a little bread you put it on, like a pate kind of thing, but made out of seaweed. That's actually not bad. Some people don't like it, some do like it, but it is one of those things that's kind of traditional here to have. The next thing you really have to have when you're here, I like to call it the double L's, lamb and leeks. Leek is a national symbol of Wales. So you can get like leeks in soup, or you can get like leek sauce to put on your meat and stuff like that. That's a really good thing to have. But the other L is lamb. Oh my gosh. The lamb here is fantastic. I loved it. Caleb loved it. Jocelyn loved it. You, whether you're having the chops or the shoulder or whatever, or you have the lamb crawl, which is like the lamb stew, you have that. There's tons and tons of lamb to have here, and it is really good. That's like my go-to one when I'm here. Now, the next thing you want to have when you are here, and this is another really good one when you're looking for dinner meals and stuff like that, are some of the shellfish. You want to have the mussels when you're here. Those were phenomenal. Caleb got a big, huge bowl, just wiped them out because he really enjoyed it. I'd also say is get the bread with it instead of the fries, because then you can dip the bread into the sauce that it's in. Oh my God, it's so good. Also, you can have cockles, which are just little clams. You can have those too. Those pop up sometimes on the menu as well. So that's kind of nice. And if you are getting thirsty when you do come here, I always like to give you the local ale to have. Look, Brains is probably the most famous beer brand here, and they have multiple flavors or styles of beer you can have with Brains. But also, I mean, it sounds funny saying that. Like, yeah, I want some Brains, you know, and we had a laugh. I mean, the pub we went to the other night, like, yeah, we have Brains, but that's more Cardiff. When you go through the country, they have a lot of local ales, so you do want to try the local ale when you are here. That's the kind of the best beer to go for if you're looking for that. Otherwise, I mean, it's a nice place to visit. You have lots of little restaurants and pubs. I will give you a heads up. If you're going to go to the pub to eat, one, when you go up to order, because you have to order at the bar, take your chair number or your seat number. You'll be on your table number. You know, you'll see it there. Take that up there because they won't take your order without it because they deliver it to your table later. Do take that up. Also, if you want to go have a pub grub kind of thing with the kids, you need to do that earlier in the day because not all pubs will let the kids be there later at dinner if you want to eat a later dinner. So I have a heads up for that. Anyway, I hope that helps you know some things you should eat when you come here to Wales. If you want to learn more, maybe the things that'll shock you when you come to Wales, the don'ts of visiting Wales, things like that, check us out on our website at woltersworld.com. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we really appreciate your likes, subscriptions, and we hope you have a great, tasty time here in Wales, and you will need to eat a lot because you're going to do a lot of hiking when you're here, so that lamb and lamb stew really helps out. Bye from our little cottage here in Wales.